What's going on, guys? I'm IcyRhythms. Welcome back to another video. And you see the title, you know what we're doing. Rage 2, you guys have probably watched countless reviews, impressions, and a bunch of streams on YouTube as well as Twitch. So you know what this game is. I think a lot of you know what to expect. But for those that are a little on the fence and maybe wanted my take, I'm going to give it now. Is the game worth $60? Should you pay full price for the game? But I think before we do that, I should get a couple of things out of the way. I do think that this is a very good game. It's a lot of fun. There's a very solid title here. Definitely a lot more interesting and a lot more fun than the original game. I think it's also what a lot of us probably expected. You got that mashup of what Avalanche does with games like Just Cause and Mad Max. Obviously, in this case, more on the side of Mad Max, and then id Software. They know what makes a first-person shooter. They know what makes a fun first-person shooter, and I think that the mechanics work well in this massive open world. And Avalanche, they've always been one to say if you can see it, you can go there. I've never really put a lot of that to the test in their games. I do enjoy Avalanche's games. I do think that they're underrated, but as of late, up until this game, I was starting to question whether or not they were truly overrated. And we have to keep in mind that, of course, it did help with this game. But yeah, it's good, man. It's a lot of fun. Rage 2, it is a lot of fun. I'll say that. It doesn't come without problems. I can't really speak to the console versions. I would guess that some of this is happening in the console versions, but it's, you know, pretty typical of open world games these days in 2019, even before 2019. It's just been really unacceptable. Enemies randomly disappearing in firefights. I'm shooting them and then suddenly they're not there. I'm driving around. I pass up a group of enemies that are fighting each other, and then I whip the camera around, and then some of them aren't there anymore. Wondering, okay, there weren't any explosions or anything. How did 7 guys randomly just disappear? Just things that I guess you would expect in an open world game, but that doesn't make it okay. Your deadlines, your schedule is not my problem. I am the consumer. This needed a little bit more time in the oven. It's not the most awful thing I've ever played, but I think for me personally, I'm going to sit on it. Between some of the performance issues that I'm having, I'm not terribly pleased with the performance. It's not bad, but it's far from great. Some of the bugs and issues that you would expect in an open world game that needed further testing. Crashes on startup. I've crashed 3 or 4 times. It's just, for me, I would say I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this game when I really start to dig into it. But for now, I would say if you're on the fence, maybe hold off and wait until it's $20 or $30. That's probably not what Avalanche, id, and Bethesda want to hear me say, or anyone else for that matter. But, you know, this isn't like a promotional video. They didn't pay me. They didn't even buy my game. I gave them $80, in fact, for the deluxe edition because I do like id and I do like Avalanche. So I would say if you're on the fence, for now, hold off. That is going to be my take. That is my quick take. This video is, we're going to wrap it up, man. Metro Exodus, I wanted to have that review out like yesterday or even today for that matter, but I am going to try to get that out to you guys before the end of the week. I'm a little bit busy. Yesterday, I don't know what happened. I was playing Rage 2 and I did something to my neck and one part of my back, and I was just in pain all day, all night at work last night, and I'm not ready to do that review yet. Most of it is written, the parts that I did want to write out. A lot of that is written already. It's just doing the voice work and throwing together some clips. I want to get that out to you guys. I know some of you are waiting for that, but thank you for the continued support. Rage 2 is a lot of fun if you can get beyond, if you can get past some of these issues and be a little more forgiving than I am for $80, then by all means spend your $60, spend your $80 on the deluxe edition and have a great time, because when it works and it works well, it's tons of fun. Thank you guys again, man. You guys take care. Peace.
Come back soon, Walker.
Running and gunning! Not so immoral now, you know, because they're dead.